I've never been about materialism, and the money that you had seen me flash towards the beginning of this video was derived all from the hard work, the manifestation of my reality from the universe befallen upon me through my rituals, through my alchemy and my craft. And half of it is going towards signing petitions, to helping raise awareness, to helping animal shelters, to helping homeless shelters. I'm very much a selfless-minded human being. I'm someone who cares about the betterment of the world rather than that of myself. And I've never been about myself. For the record, for those of you who are new and old alike, I welcome you to this channel. I manifest a lot of my rituals into my life, into my craft, my everyday existence. Because for those of you who may or may not know this, as of late, I've been struggling to come to terms with the reality of my existence as far as my relationship with others, my relationship with the world, where I feel as if I'm absolutely jaded. I feel that I have no positive connection, no relevance in anyone else's lives. I feel as though society has always and will continue to view me as a villain, to view me as someone who is nothingness. When in retrospect, I see myself as, and I embody, the gray. That's why I'm an eclectic gray witch, practitioner of the occult. I see myself as the gray, the duality in between both realities, both worlds. I embrace my shadow self, and that's why gray is my favorite color. I see myself as embodying, encompassing, and channeling the light as well as the darkness. I am everything. At the same time, I represent nothingness. It is void and emptiness. I have worked hard, built my back, and I continue to work hard to manifest everything in my life that I desire from the encompassed universe, from the universe that has blessed me, the universe that I continue to share a relationship with the dead, because the dead I bestow my trust upon so much more than that of the living. The dead has never betrayed me as much as the living has. As a nihilist and a misanthropic, I cannot stand a majority of the human population. I believe that this planet in itself is much too overpopulated. I see that, I know for a fact, for a conviction, that God itself, which is non-binary, God is a concentration of matter, combusting of energy, and concentration that was invoked upon to have created of all the other gods, goddesses, everything that you see around us, even so much so as extraterrestrials. Now, who is not to say that God itself is not extraterrestrial? I deeply believe that God itself is actually an extraterrestrial, just like Jesus Christ, just like a lot of the archangels and demons that you see, a lot of the spirits that you see today. And I went over this in my previous videos. So with this being said, God and I had beef for a while. I would say at least the past couple of months. I find myself in my existence where no matter who I'm surrounded by, no matter where I travel to, I cannot find my place of acceptance in my existence, in my life. I find no one that I could actually have philosophical debate, discussions, to have an articulate conversation, intellectual conversation with, that I cannot find myself to relate to anyone by any means. I initiated this coven as a way to reach out to the world for those of you, for those of whom actually care, to be a part of my life. And it's your choice. How you deal with your cards is your dealt. And I extend my hand out to others to befriend them. Should they accept it or not, that's entirely upon their discretion and left at the devices of their own will. So I have so many people in my life who, here in this state in particular, who's not courageous and brave enough to stab you in the front, rather they want to stab you in the back, to throw dirt up on your name, to vilify you, to put words in your mouth, to throw you up underneath the bus, to completely derail you and run you over. And people who absolutely care nothing for you, and they think of you as nothing more than a fool, a jester. And there is a duality that exists inside of me. I am very much a creature, a human being, built upon art, built upon intellect, built upon integrity, pride of character. I've devoted myself to the practices of my craft and my alchemy in order to better the world around me. I've done so much to raise awareness and to helping people as much as possible. And it's like I said, no matter where I go, as depressing as it may sound, I never have found anyone that I could actually correlate and connect with. I find myself for the world to never believe in me. The world to think of me as nothing more than a villain, nothing more than a fool, nothing more than what have you. No matter what positive that you have done for the world, or the collective community, or the society around you, no matter who you are, there'll always be someone out there to vilify you. There'll always be someone out there who hates you for absolutely no reason in the world other than the fact that they are jealous and envious of you. And these are the people that you do not need to submerge yourself into their lives, into their existence. These are the people that you are better off without. Because allow me to remind you, you are beautiful. Believe in yourself. You are not a mistake. The universe does believe in you. You just have to reach out to the universe to invoke upon it and to envision greatness into your life, to submerge yourself into your own reality, to become better. There are so many people with so many obstacles in their lives, so many issues in their lives. It's unreal. And despite of not being accepted or belonging in anyone else's lives, I feel absolutely content, grateful that my spirits had allowed me to decipher who is right for me in my life and who is not.